Hey there, welcome to Live by Design. This is a place where I hope you'll find content that is inspiring, informative, and insightful. I'm your host, Muadi, and today's Tuesday, January 21st, barely. It's almost midnight, and I promised myself in 2025 that I was going to be consistent in sharing my ideas in this space, and it's almost, the day is almost over, and if you know me, you know that I get up very early. Got up this early about 4:30 and took a 7:30 yoga class. And so I'm tired, but I'm keeping my commitment to myself and I'm trying to be an example of what that looks like. So here I am. This probably won't show its, self to the world until Wednesday, but it's all good. It'll get out there. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm a little tired. I went to a book signing tonight, so I just almost knocked over my camera. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this notion of toxic positivity. A few weeks ago, no, a couple of months ago, I was talking to a friend of mine and she asked me how things are going with my mom. And for those of you who don't know me, my mom has dementia and I, along with my siblings, are her primary caretaker. She lives at home and we share responsibility for looking after her. And when she asked me in that moment, my friend, how's it going? I said, it's tough. And she getting on my nerves right now. Those were my exact words. And before I could finish what I was saying, she started shushing me. She was like, oh, no. Don't say that. She shared with me that, her mother had passed recently. And because she lived so far away, she was not able to see her as often as her sister, who was her primary caretaker. And she had a lot of guilt around that. So she was trying to encourage me to look at this as a blessing and cherish their time. And, I told her, I said, listen, I love that woman. Anybody who knows me knows how I feel about my mother. She is my rock. She is my queen. I'm grateful, always grateful that she's still with us. It does not negate the fact that sometimes this journey is challenging. Sometimes it takes a lot out of me. Sometimes it's hard. And I need to be able to express that and tell the truth. And I was thinking, after she said that, we had our conversation, and I started to think about all the ways that we try to get people to sort of jump the line to healing, jump the line to joy, jump the line to the lesson when they're going through something difficult. When I ask somebody how they're doing, I want to know, how are you doing? When somebody asks me how I'm doing, I assume they really want to know how I'm doing, because that's what I'm going to tell them. But increasingly, I'm finding that there's a level of discomfort that we have in this culture with people expressing emotion. There's a phrase that I can't stand. How does it go? Feeling some kind of way. Oh, well, what happened? I don't know. It got me feeling some kind of way. Instead of saying it got me angry, it made me upset, it made me sad, it made me happy, it's got me in my feelings, feeling some kind of way. And I know it's in the modern sort of world right now, and everybody says it, and it's just slang, it's just a term, but it bothers me because I feel that we need to get better at expressing our true emotions, not being ruled by them. I'm not saying we need to be run by them, but we at least should be able to have conversations and live in spaces and contexts where if you ask me how I'm doing, if I ask you how you're doing, we can tell each other the truth. And if that truth is not pretty, if that truth is not pleasant, the person hearing that truth won't make us try to sort of jump the line again to the healing. Well, you shouldn't feel that way, or you should be grateful. No, don't tell me how I should feel. You ask me how I'm feeling, and I'm telling you how I'm feeling right now. Now, Muadi Binga, I know that I'm, protected. I know that I'm a child and I'm protected by God consciousness and my ancestors. I believe that everything is working out for my greater good. I know that life is not happening to me. Life is happening for me. I know that. I also know, though, that I am a human being who sometimes experiences difficult times, who experiences problems and challenges and sadness and frustration and anger, just like everybody else. And I have the right, just like everybody else, you have the right to express, be in touch with, and share those feelings when people ask. And one thing that we can do, I think the most loving thing that we can do when somebody is sharing those feelings with us is to be there with them in that moment, to be there with them in that feeling. Let us be a safe space where they can express how they're feeling without guilting them or pushing them to jump to the lesson, to jump to a better feeling before they're ready. Now, listen, I'm not saying let people wallow in sadness. And I'm not saying that people have to just accept when people come consistently with the same problem over and over again. That's not what I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about being a coach. I'm talking about when you're in relationship with people one-on-one and they express to you that they're going through something that's not pleasant, you have to hold that space for them to do that. Hold the space for them to be in that feeling. Let them know that you are a safe place, that when they aren't feeling well, that they can come to you, that you will listen to them. You won't try to fix their problem immediately. You won't start coaching them immediately and telling them all the things that they should or could be doing. You will be an ear. You'll be a shoulder. You'll be a heart, something that a resource for them where they can feel safe and let you know, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I'm going through. No heat, no judgment, no lessons, no lecturing, no coaching. Just be that place for them. Ask them, what do they need to be supported? Ask them, what are they doing to take care of themselves? But don't start with you should look at this as a blessing. You know, when you get on the other side of this, there's going to be a real big lesson for you. Of course there will be on the other side. But right now in this moment, I'm suffering or I'm in pain. They're suffering, they're in pain, they're sad. So this toxic positivity is unhealthy, in my opinion. It's unloving, in my opinion, because it does not give the person that we are expecting to be positive all the time an opportunity to come in and fully express themselves and fully be transparent and open and vulnerable. You know, we see all these people on Instagram just with these fake profiles, you know, these fake marriages, these fake friendships, these fake trips, fake money, fake. So much so that people are now walking around with this illusion that everybody else is having a grandiose time and that they're the only person in pain. And that's not the case. Other people are going through things too, but we don't advertise it. And so when somebody does come to us and say that they're in suffering, we're so busy watching all these talk shows and these, you know, and all this positivity. We tell them, oh, you shouldn't feel that way. Well, I do feel that way. You shouldn't look at it like that. Well, I do look at it like that right now. Now, if they're coming to you for some coaching and they're coming to you for some support or for some insight, by all means, jump right into it. But if they're coming to you and they're hurt or you ask them how they're feeling, let them feel. Let's cut it out with the toxic positivity, okay? I hopefully know by this stage of life that things will get better, that there usually is something good on the other side, but we've got to give people the permission and create a safe and loving space for them to be truthful and honest about how they are feeling at any moment of the day. So the next time somebody comes to you and says, you know, I'm feeling angry, I'm feeling upset, I'm feeling hurt, I'm feeling lost, do your best. Don't jump into the positive speech or spin. And I'm a coach. I do this for a living. Right? And it's my job, it's my responsibility to help people walk through things and see things differently and get to the other side. But I don't do that until after they've had an opportunity to fully express how they're feeling in the moment, in the now. And I, as a coach, as a friend, as a sister, as an aunt, my responsibility when anybody that I care about comes to me saying that they're feeling any type of negative, right? I know we shouldn't judge feelings, but any type of negative emotion, my job is to hear them out. My job is to give a hug. My job is to ask them, what are they doing to take care of themselves? My job is to ask them, what do they need to be supported? My job is not to tell them that it's not a big deal or they should be grateful or there's something good on the other side. You got to have some common sense, but you also have to have the patience and the willingness just to allow people to be and allow them to express themselves and allow them to be in a place where they know that they are loved and that they can exhale and sink into that space, sink into the love, lean into the love that's around them so it can help support them until they're ready to move into that next phase. All right? So really, really this year, you guys, the next time somebody comes to you and tells you that they're feeling sad, they're feeling upset, they're feeling lonely, they're feeling hurt, don't try to talk them out of it. Don't try to coach them out of it. Don't try to bribe them out of it. Let them express it to you as they see it, as they feel it, as they're going through it. Be there for them. Be an ear for them. And then when they're ready, and you'll know when they're really, really ready, you can start to walk them to the other side. But in the meantime, just be there for them, okay? So 2025, no more toxic positivity. Quick reminder, I am doing my 2.5-day workshop, Woman's Worth. It's at the end of the month. There's a link below. You can click that. And, that's it. I hope this was helpful for you. It was helpful to me. It reminded me of some things. So that's all for now. Y'all have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good day. Whenever this reaches you, I hope it reaches you at a point of your day where you're thriving and feeling good. And if not, take care of yourself, okay? Take care of yourself. Take care of the people that you love. And I'll see you soon. Bye.